There is a way we were raised and we were told that good things always take time. For you to live your dream life, you have to give it like 5 years. And that is actually why when you go to an interview or maybe you're talking to somebody, they're always asking you, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Rarely will you hear somebody asking you, where do you see yourself tomorrow, or where do you see yourself like like next week? And I came here to tell you that you don't have to wait for years before you live your dream life. You can shift your energy and you can live the life that you so desire tomorrow. This is what we basically call quantum leap manifestation. And on my today's video, I'm going to show you how you can actually quantum leaping. Quantum leaping is basically shifting the energy, shifting your mindset, and within a very short time you can live your dream life. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a short story on how I quantum leaped to get into my dream job. Let's get into today's video. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Elizabeth from Level Up with Jockey. This is a channel whereby we don't chase, we attract. So today we are talking about quantum leaping, and quantum leaping is just it means jumping into a new reality by changing your energy, beliefs, and identity instantly. This is where you stop waiting and you become the change that you want to see in your life. Because majorly we have been raised to be like, we have to wait at the right opportune time. And most of the time, if you came to realize how things happen in your life, it's when you are in alignment of what you so desire. If you keep praying for something that you have not been aligned in alignment with, it's going to take a very long time. And when you quantum leap, this is the time that now you start envisioning. You envision the kind of a life that you want to live. If it's about abundance, you see abundance before it happens. You have to jump into that energy of abundance. If at all it's a lover that you want, how will this lover make you feel like? Start working with this energy. He's already there. Stop seeing the lack and start living, envisioning the kind of a life that you want to live and work with it. So this is how you quantum leap into your dream reality. One, you have to see it. You have to be clear with your vision. Like the person that you want to be, what do they see? How do they react? How do they envision their life? How do they talk? How do they handle themselves? And then now you have to merge into that future you into right now, because you have to realize that our subconscious, they cannot differentiate from the future you and the reality that is happening right now. So you have to change like your 3D, and you have to see the future you live in right now. And the universe has a way. If this is the reality that you're living in, it will ensure that it aligns yourself into your desire. It is no longer in the imaginary state, into your tangible state. After you have seen who you are in reality, then you have to shift your identity immediately. So here, the fastest way to quantum leap into this reality is that you have to become the person that has already gotten what you want. Act like it, feel like it, walk like it, talk like it. Like everything, you have to live your future you. How does a wealthy person look like? How do they act? And then you have to take this identity right now. After you have taken this identity, then you have to realize, you have to collapse time with deep belief. Time is just an illusion. You have to realize that the universe does not respond according to time. It only responds to your energy. So if at all you are aligned, I'm telling you, there are things that I have desired and have manifested overnight. Like literally, and it just blows my mind. Like in the morning when I wake up, there is a way I program my day. And it's like, when I wake up and I lay in bed for some few minutes, or sometimes I step outside and I ground. I'm doing grounding, ground. I think I will do a video about grounding. There is a way you can step outside and you're just walking with bare feet, and you're just outside and you're just letting everything sink. I envision my day has already it's in the morning, but I envision it is already in the evening. And what are some of the things that I want to achieve during the day? And this is the thing that now I'm already thanking God. I'm thanking universe that this is exactly how my day has gone. And sometimes I come back in the evening and then I'm like, oof, indeed this thing happened. Oof. Indeed this thing happened. I take so many things that I envisioned in the morning. So because I have understood that time is just an illusion, I don't have to wait for my manifestation to take near a week. There are things I see them in the morning, and by evening I already have them. And then there is another thing that maybe my point number 4 could be that most of the time we don't take inspired actions. This is where most of us fail. We have prayed, we have fasted, and then deep within you just feel a voice telling you apply for that job or leave your desk, go there. Like it's not something that was in your mind, and then all of a sudden the force is too much, and most of the time we brush it off. Most of the time the universe gives us hints. It gives us hints. Do this, do this, do this, do this. And this is the thing that you have been waiting for. There is no way the universe is going to speak with a loud voice and it's like, do this. No, it just gives you those hints, prompted actions. When you obey them, you may be surprised where it is going to lead you. So most of the time we fail to listen to the universe, and we allow the negative and our voices of we are so used to lack to a point whereby that when we are being given hinted actions, we fail to listen. And sometimes this hint could be as simple as get out of your desk and go get some water. Maybe there is a road that you're used to taking a walk, but today you just feel, let me just take the other walk. And maybe you're not used to checking your emails, but today you just feel, let me check the emails. But since you're used to living a certain way of life, you surpass those voices and you don't know what awaited for you, because where you are, source, God, universe knows where you are, what your desire is. And if at all it is giving you instructions and you're failing to follow them, there is a possibility you're going to miss your season. So learn to listen to your inner voices. Then the last point I can say when it comes to quantum leaping is that you have to learn to trust the shift and let go. And yes, we have told the universe this is what we want, but every time we want to micromanage the universe, when is it going to come? And this is what brings resistance. If every time you keep checking your watch, you keep asking, where is it going to come? I thought it's going to come from this direction. It's not coming. It's not coming. Then you have not let go. You are still trying to manipulate the universe and try to see how this thing is going to work out. I can tell you, the way they say, let it go. If it is yours, if it is meant to be yours, it will find its way to come back to you. So learn to let go. As hard as it is, as maybe you are the manager and you're used to micromanaging things, that is not how the universe works. You have to learn to let go. We are saying you're not letting go of your desire, you're letting go of the resistance. When you truly shift, your old reality fades away. Don't resist, just trust the process. So now maybe before I wind up, I'm going to do a lengthy video on how I quantum leaped to my reality, the job of my dream that I am right now. It's almost now 3 months, and yes, I'm going to do a full video to a point whereby that I was given a permanent contract. But this is what I want to say when it comes to quantum leaping and in terms of how I quantum leaped to my reality job. So this is what happened. I was in a job that I was just feeling I wanted to let go. The environment was not conducive. It was a bit toxic. And at some point, I really wanted to quit and just be at home. And then I realized that I can change my reality when it comes to the job that I want. I have to shift my mind. I have to, I don't need to get out of this environment so that I can have a good environment. So what I did is that I started envisioning myself, the boss that I had that I would really wanted to get out of from. I started giving positive vibes when it came to him. I saw myself that we have a very good relationship. I saw myself that we are, I started giving a good energy. And at some point, he became a bit nice to me. So for me to get to my job where I am right now, I started envisioning myself in boardrooms. Where I was, there were no boardrooms. I envisioned myself, we are working with a very good team. And what I did is that everywhere, I changed the color of my bedroom, but in the kitchen, in the bedroom, in the toilet, in the in the bedroom, in my sitting room, I stick some notes saying that my dream job. I am working in my dream job. This is what I want. Then I wrote some affirmation and I stick them to, there is a mirror that is over there. I stick it there. So every time I'm making my face, because every morning I have to go to my mirror and I'll read them out. And I envision myself. I started now dressing where I was working. It's okay. I could even wear tights on a weekday. So I started wearing official clothes from Monday to Thursday. Then I could report late where I used to work. So I started reporting by 8. And I started living my reality. When I get my dream job, I'm supposed to report at 8. So I started reporting at 8 where I was working. I started dressing where I'm going. I started making my dress where I'm going. I started envisioning myself in boardrooms. The most perfect environment that I could have. And I'm telling you, within a span of 2 months and a half, I got an interview. And actually I went to LinkedIn, something that I've not been active in. And something was like, you know what, LinkedIn, they usually get jobs. So I went to LinkedIn. I saw a job that fitted my qualification, and I started filling it in. And then on my way out, I remembered, oh, I did not submit my application. And so I just went, when I was almost clocking out from my office, I sent it. Within 3 days, I was called for the first interview. Within like 2 days, I was called for my second interview. And let me tell you something. Things just happen in a span of like 2-3 weeks. I got my letter, offer letter, my offer letter. And so all these things happen in a span of like 3 months. From the time I started seeing myself where I want to be to the time that I started working where I am right now. And it came with a better working environment where I was. I think I don't even know what I was doing there, because I was there, I don't know how many years, no contract. And here I am. I'm going to do a full video on this. The next video after this video, the next video, I would have done how the whole process worked. So bottom line is, I envision myself, and I quantum-leaped. I collapsed the time from the time I was supposed to get into another job to a new job. And of course, the terms are better. The salary was doubled from like almost 2.5 times of what I was getting where I was working. So I can tell you, quantum leaping works, but you have to do it with a lot of faith. The best thing is always that these techniques, they're available for everybody. You just have to believe it, and you just have to have a lot of confidence that it works. You are not limited. It is not out of your reach. It is available for everybody. But it is not magic. You have to practice it. You have to go out of your way, and you have to be willing to see the results. So one thing you have to realize is that all these techniques, they are available for everybody. You just have to believe, know that it happens. It has worked for me. My life, from the time I came across the law of attraction, my life have shifted in a way I can't even tell how it has worked. So let me bring my video to a close right here. But all I pray is that you are going to just put it on the comment section. What are you trying to quantum leap? What dreams are you trying to fulfill? Because when you script it, it has a lot of power. And we are going to believe with 1,000 and 1,000,000 of people out there, they are rooting for you. Just know that we value you and that you can do it. And the life that you want to live, it is just a click and a mindset change away. You can do it. If I have done it, you can also do it. So until next time, guys, just stay aligned, stay positive, and stay glowing. And as always, don't leave without subscribing, sharing, and liking. And as always, keep it level up with Joki. Namaste.